Alright, let's have a quick check to Shawnee and see if there's anything new to speak of.
Hello, Layla.
Sean, what do you make of the grave out there?
Well, it overturns a few hundred years of scholarship about the first Europeans to set foot in North America. Apart from that, it's just a bunch of muddy bones, isn't it?
Can we talk about this thing on my neck for a second?
Ah, the mood stabilizer. Yes.
Okay.
It's not harmful, is it? I mean, I feel good, but I want to make sure there's no side effects.
There shouldn't be. It's only blocking outside signals, a passive effect. So the staff doesn't, you know, mess with you.
Uh-huh.
Sean, what happened last year, I had no control over that. I tried to resist.
I understand. And your old team, maybe they don't. But we've seen that sort of thing before.
Yeah, no kidding.
Still, if you want to work with us and get to the bottom of why the world is about to end for the second time in 8 years...
Oh, great.
Then you wear that thing until we say otherwise. William's orders.
I know. It's not a problem.
It's just a few more weeks, yeah? Just until we figure this out.
You're right. I know you're right.
God, so there was hey, twice a day, twice in less than a decade this game. Well, 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 why am I not surprised?
Sean has been busy.
Yeah, you're surprised? Strange message. An audio fragment sent from an unknown location to encrypted servers. Nothing was stolen, nothing corrupted, just a quick deposit and gone. We got lucky this time. So what is it? A cryptic sound file? Voice unknown with a signal beneath it? The signal was a code. Led us to a precise spot here in New England. We dug, and we got... We dug, and good lord, we struck gold. Well, silver. Dominant currency in the Dark Ages. Silver in North America? Okay, so actually in the US. Oh my god. I heard Darby saying that there were going to be multiple connections to this game to other games, or if not just lore in general. Hang on. Is this the whole thing that ties in to, where... Is this about how the a piece of Eden, the apple of Eden, gets to Connor's... don't even ask me to pronounce things. I can't remember, but I can say it in my mind. Don't even ask me to. I really can't remember. I'll butcher it totally ridiculously. But takes it to Connor's home village, the native village. Is that the connection that's trying to be pieced together? So that's pretty cool. Well, that's a few centuries, but anyway. Point is, it was a gravesite. A Norse warrior dating into the late 9th century, early 10th century AD. A few centuries before the earliest known settlements. This is big news if we have it right. Okay. So basically 10th to 11th to early 11th century. Okay. That's really interesting. So if that's... Oh, hang on a minute, because that... Was Altair's in the 12th? I can't remember. Or am I getting that mixed up with... No, Ezio's was the 14th, I think. 14th through to 15th, if not 16th? No, 14th through to the 15th, I think. It's been a long time since I played those games, just trying to get loud. I think the first Assassin's Creed was set around the 12th century. My muscle memory is screaming out at me, so I could be wrong. So that would mean Basim is before Altair's reign, but having said that, I actually looked up Basim's name, and he has sort of very Eastern-styled last name, so I'm putting that connection there to the things like Masyaf and Acre and all that. So maybe Basim was from the generation before Altair, like his father or grandfather, which would make sense for that lineage. If that is what I believe, if that is the case, then that ties in for a bit of lineage in terms of the whole brotherhood over there, which would make sense for the throne knights around the band there, for that being how Altair grew up with that brotherhood. So that would be the one. Okay, so that would be for the Eastern Brotherhood, if that's the case. And they could hide them from possibly Turkey, if not out east as well. Oh no, maybe not. Maybe Hytham. Actually, Hytham I think could even be an Eastern name. So maybe that's all from. So I'm just theorizing here. So okay. Questions remain. How did these bones get here, and why? Yeah, well, I think it's more the connection there, but.
You gonna put this in the fridge, Sean?
Of course. In half a minute.
Remember, tomatoes go on the counter, not the fridge.
I think they can go either, to be fair, but
Please
whichever,
enjoy your
personal
stay.
preference.
Remember, all the garbage must be packed out, and please water the plants once a day. Yeah, I won't remember that.
No kidding. He'll be stuck in the Animus half the time.
You mind if I put some music on?
Go for it.
Cool.
Oh god, I've just realised that might be for copyright as well. Oh god, that what? You dum-dum! Think! Think! Actually, let's, just in case copyright claim and all that, blah, god, why did my brain not think that through? Probably not, but, ugh.
That's quite nice. Soothing. I went through hell to bring you here. It had better be worth it.
I wonder if that's actually as essential as what I'm... Is that really that as essential as what we're thinking it is? A quick chat to Rebecca.
Feeling okay?
Better. But I'm worried that it could happen again. The two data streams.
I can't promise it won't. I barely understand it myself.
It felt like two minds, fighting over one brain. It hurt like a shotgun to the head.
Right. There's something about this Viking's DNA sample that feels dense, noisy.
Could it be the staff? Interfering somehow?
How do you mean?
My headaches, my temper. They started the day I got that thing.
I hope you're not making excuses for, your friend.
Jesus, no. I'm not.
Sorry. Just take it easy. And if you feel yourself slipping again, let us know.
I'm trying. I really am.
I respect those two heavily. I mean by that I mean Rebecca and Sean. Since the beginning, I truly respect them. I love the witty retort between them. It's just hilarious at times.
Let's have a look.
Okay, what? How is this go? Oh god. Oh, hang on a minute. This is gonna be on those crappy old. Oh, hang on a second. I've got to change something in the settings real quick because if I could work out how to, oh Jesus, how? Damn it! How do I do this? Interface. Oh, hang on a minute. Let me just cursor. Because otherwise, like, I mean, normally I don't mind that this is something I don't... I might need to leave it like that for a while. It's just... Because it won't select up and down, this is the old cursor, but anyway. Berg. Oh, corrupted. Fantastic. Where's family? Mr. Madam Bibu. To the doctor. Oh god. My name is Layla Hassan. I was a friend and colleague of Victoria's, both at Abstergo and our subsequent freelance careers. All in the time I knew and worked with your daughter, I was always struck by her limitless intelligence, her humor, and her ability to focus, even in times of great stress. She was an inspiration, not just to me, but all those who worked with her. I am writing to you now at the hope of shedding some light on the circumstances of her death. I realize it must be strange to receive a letter out the blue from someone whose name you probably never heard, offering to explain the tragic loss of one so dear. But if you'll allow me, I'll try. I was with their daughter in the moments leading up to the unfortunate accident that took her life. In fact, I am partly to blame for... Stop writing. Yeah, she wants to explain, but it's not always the best thing. Oh boy. Alright. Hermes Trismegistus. So it is Trismegistus. I'm trying to put some sort of accent on this for like it me thinking, oh yes, that's how you say Trismegistus. It's that Hermes Trismegistus. Actually, at least I got one of the two right. That's good. Usually I butcher that so badly. Acquired for the Inglebearer Cassandra 2018. Presumed manufacture date in the late Isu Singularity Age, 75,000 BC to 200 IE. This staff, one of the many Isu staves known to us, is first and foremost a medical device with the ability to heal, repair, restore, and rejuvenate organic tissues with unprecedented swiftness. It's been known to extend the life of its bearers well beyond the average human, and Isu lifespans is presumed to have the ability to resuscitate living creatures in critical or suspended states. Holy shit, hang on a second. Whoa, 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 hold the phone. No, wait. Are you... Oh my god. Sorry, are we about to bring Desmond back to life with the staff of Hermes Trismegistus? What? Are you serious, Darby? You're pulling that on us? I know, it's such a wild idea. I'm just saying, that's about the only way to be... Okay, I'm not taking blood samples, but the guy's dead. That's about the only way you could possibly do that to all this time. That's such a... If that is true, that's... Wow. Oh my god. I don't know. My mind just connected such a wild two dots together. It's probably not true, but I'm just saying the remote possibility is there. Anyway, oh my god. It's not been verified that the staff has the ability to resuscitate the dead, but this seems unlikely based on its known features. Oh, well, who knows? Still be bloody wild, wouldn't it? It appears to work by reading and copying the bearer's DNA to ensure perfect replication on a broad scale. It is able to detect erroneous copies and deploy repairs so long as its bearer remains with direct contact, or with indirect contact. It has been used as a weapon infrequently, possibly by taking advantage of the tremendous power it draws from the Isu's wireless energy lattice. Okay, so that's where it gets it from. The staff has also acted as a conduit or container for the personality of an Isu known Alethea. I think it's Alethea. I think so. It's one of the two. I'm gonna say Alethea. It is not known if this personality is Alethea's original consciousness or a simulation of the original, though most neuroscientists would call this a distinction without a difference. As of early 2019, the entity known as Alethea has made no further attempts to contact me. As yet, my purpose as the so-called heir of memories, as Alethea has dubbed me, remains unclear. Known bearers Hermes Trismegistus, Pythagoras or Pythagoras, however you want to pronounce it, and Cassandra. Interesting. Okay, a bunch of them. Before we met at the side, I want you to see these. Last week I reviewed the logs from my time with Bike and came across some old notes. In the years I explored Cleopatra's Egypt, I stumbled across 6 Isu temples, most of which were buried beneath pharaonic tomb sites. Each temple contained an Isu message clearly meant for one with the ability to read genetic memories. I was the lucky one. Oh yeah, because that's the one with... Oh, so this is going back in Origins, where the last one was the Isu's version of nothing is true, everything is permitted. At least that's how I interpret it anyway. I don't believe they were intended for Bayek himself, as he seemed wholly unaware of the messages as they played. They may have been encoded in a way that only someone with an Animus could see them. Oh, okay. Also, Bayek probably never heard them, or at least they were in some foreign language to him. Okay. It's been a few years since I last heard these messages, so my memory is foggy, but the notes I scribbled down have a clarity that I trust. Might be something to all this. I don't know. Often I grasp outside my area of expertise. I'm enthusiastic but often wrong. Let me know if something else strikes you, Layla. Oh boy. What I probably might do is with... Let me just check something real quick. Okay. Well, what I might do is because I'll probably because I want to actually get into England. So what I'll probably do is at one point is come out the Animus, exit the Animus, actually read this, just the start of it, and then we'll actually go back in England, because otherwise we'll never get there at the point. So just seriously, I do want to read them and do want to get through for all of that with you lot, but strange Layla. Okay, what we'll do then, we'll actually get to England. I think that's preferable this way. I can come back out. I'm pretty sure I can come out at any time, more or less.
Be nice to sleep in a real bed when this is over.
Fair enough.
All right, time to go. Norway to England takes about a week by long ship, so I'll scrub ahead.
Cool. The lure.
Layla, you okay?
Sorry. Can you play the message again?
Oh, is this the
We
coded
have the
message?
transcript. If you're looking for something, I can go
No,
and...
I want to hear it.
Okay.
Oh, this is the thing that
I
got
don't
them
mean
here.
to be cryptic. It's just... that message led us here. To this place. To a Norse grave in North America. So those bones out there are the only lead we have. Our only chance at fixing this planet before it's too late.
Here it is.
I lived, I died, and now I sleep. And in my sleep I dream. And in my dreams I see an end to the doom that will grip the earth once again. Find the wolf-kissed. Find the mad one. Find me. And save us all from another death.
Huh.
Unsettling, that is.
That pulse in the message. Are you sure it's just coordinates? Nothing else?
Nothing I can find.
There is something.
Okay, I'm ready.
It could be something that we require an
There you go.
Isu artifact or an Isu site to actually translate. Quite possibly. It's happened before. Interesting. So maybe that's intentional, the male Eivor for that, but we can play as the female, which kind of makes sense for the whole switching between them. Okay, if that is in fact male Eivor speaking in that unknown voice. England. Excuse me. 873 CE. Okay. I've totally forgotten what CE stands for. Oh my brain. Totally forgotten. Sure, someone let me know in the comments.
England, our new home.
Not a patch on Norway, but we'll make this land our own soon enough.
I'm glad to see any land at all, and will be happy to have my feet on solid ground again.
We must not rush our landing. All you see here is Saxon territory. The Kingdom of Mercia, largely unpacified. There will be eyes watching us from the trees, with bows drawn and traps set. We must be wary. Randi, dig in your oars! All standing!
Have you spotted something?
Not yet. But let us go ahead to clear the path of any dangers. Then follow our lead when the sun brushes the horizon.
Understood. May Thor bless you all on your way. We will see you soon.
Sail on!
Yes! I'm ready for whatever these green-thumbed fairy folk have to throw at us.
Sigurd, do the sons of Ragnar know that we're coming?
They do not, but they will not scoff at our visit. Of the 4 kingdoms in England, the sons of Ragnar have settled only one. The rest is ripe for the taking.
Do we mean to join their army?
No, no. We will speak with them, get the lay of the land, and carve this country into as many pieces as we see fit.
Look ahead there! Is that what passes for a town? Plain brick in a single rune to their timid god?
I think that's a monastery.
That rune is called a root, Doug. The cross upon which their god was sacrificed. It sits atop a monastery, a place of worship.
So I did get that
That
part right.
cross killed their Christ, and now they display it in worship? Bizarre.
We carve idols of our gods and make wishes before them. Like our sacrifices to Odin, the One-Eyed.
But we do not worship the wolf that kills him. That is the difference.
Whatever strangeness we see in these Saxons, they must think the same of us.
The hammer. Now there is a symbol worthy of a god. A bolt of lightning would take that cross clean off.
How about you face that against Zeus and his bolt of lightning? Eh? Let's see who wins. Or better yet, him against Hades. Not sure if that's actually a
Look
fair
there.
fight.
What are they doing?
Who knows?
Ritual drowning.
Baptism, Doug. Are the ways of Christians
Oh,
really
wow.
so unfamiliar to you?
Not at all. I simply forgot. And someone has to keep the conversation up. It must be priests and worshippers alone in that place. We could storm this port with ease. Sack it without breaking a sweat.
Is there much in the way of treasure there?
Always! They shape precious metals and cut jewels to their gods. There will be a fortune there.
Later, Doug. There will be time enough for raiding once we have settled. Come to, stop the boats. Pull up over there. The way forward is blocked by a chain spanning the river. We must remove it before pressing on.
A chain? Can we cut through it?
It's too thick for access. But there must be a way to release it somewhere in that camp.
Okay.
I will go.
And I will be right behind you.
No, no, you stay by
You
the
stay
boat.
here.
Yeah.
Should trouble come our way, I want you defending the ship.
A good idea. Send out the arrow and keep your sharpest axe at hand, huh?
Something like that.
Yeah,
What do you
not
think
really,
you're
but
doing?
yeah, that's basically the point. Right, let's have a check of our... Okay. That's interesting. Half of England's being... I wonder if we get access to the rest of England a little later on, or is this the entire map? I was expecting to be more of England that we could explore. To be honest, maybe that's just locked for later in the game, which is possible. Huh, interesting. Still, Mercia, Wessex, Northumbria. If my memory serves correctly, that's Northumbria is going through Northumberlandshire, so yeah. Oh, hang on. Whoa, hang on. Oh, hang on. Wait. Wessex? Oh, hang on. No, actually... No, I think that is going up. No, I think that's going up north for that whole area. Mercia, this would be... I think that's around Nottingham? Wessex would be for London down here. And so... Sussex, okay. So I'm just trying to figure out... So that'd be Oxford, oh no, Oxford... No, it'd be Oxfordshire, so it'd be Oxford there. Gloucestershire, I think, if I'm getting that one correct. Leicestershire or I think that Lincolnshire. Okay, so yeah, Leicestershire, Lincolnshire. I'm not even sure what that's supposed to. Wait, hang on a minute. Is that from If this is actually the proper north, then Lorvik. If that's from this, in the game I've played in the Total War series, there's a town, I think it's called Ubarakum or Ubaracum, I think, which is in the north, basically up where you know, not where Newcastle, Sunderland, all that sort of thing is, roughly in that area. So if that's from that version of that town, okay, wow, that's pretty cool. Huh. So it's just interesting to see all these sorts of things. So East Anglia, I'm assuming this is for, if that is, I think it's possibly Gloucestershire, Oxfordshire, is that Hamptonshire? No, don't think so. Whoa. Worcestershire? No, I don't think it's Worcestershire. That, not 100% sure. Sussex? Almost certain of that. So what the hell is that? Scent? What the hell? So I just find it interesting looking at that, I've got British heritage, so that's why it's some of the stuff I actually do recognize, and other stuff is just me trying to figure out the wording there, so. Cool. That works.
I should be cautious around here.
All the life starts weaving healthy horses and dogs in the sea. There's no call for that. Who wants half a dog by his side for all time? Slit a goose's throat, get me new boots, Thor. You notice how they jump whenever someone mentions trolls? As if such things were real. We really should use it, though. Would our god accept a bargain? If I said... That's odd.
Nice.
Hey! No! Dane! The Dane has come!
Okay, I was on. Okay, so it can roll. This is like an Odyssey. Okay, okay. Where'd that one come? Oh, here you are. Yeah, the speed is what I need in this. On. There you are. Do what we can. Moldy cheese. Oh, great.
This chain is huge and poorly anchored, it appears. I might be able to shoot it.
What's that? Titanium! Oh wow, that's probably gonna be a fairly rare resource. River chain blockade. After conducting several trials, we have found that these naval chains will hold against even the most durable Danish longships. So long as the mechanism remains intact, several more blockades will be constructed in the coming months and are installed on the rivers leading inland. This is the best defense against any forthcoming incursions. It is imperative these blockades be maintained and kept operational at all times. Any failure of function is reported immediately. License. Okay, cool. Anything else? Doesn't look apparent. I'm assuming.
The path is clear.
Jane is away! Eivor, back to the boat! We should be close now. Bound no surprises.
Okay.
Fine work, Eivor.
I say we go back, Sigurd. Give those dogs a good knock around and take whatever treasures they have. Easy pickings.
Not today, Dag. We press on until we reach our goal. We cannot afford another surprise. Now be on your guard. It should not be far.
Gods, I'm ravenous. I hope they have food and ale on hand when we arrive. We should have sent word ahead of us, Sigurd, to get something on the spit.
If Halfdan, Ubba and Eivor Ragnarsson are lacking food in England, then all of us will starve. Have no worry.
Ah, I can see it now. A suckling pig, tender and juicy, and ale as gold as the treasures that we failed to steal back there.
A man of simple pleasures, aren't you, Dad?
And he is for it. For my part, I look forward to standing in the footsteps of the giants that built this land.
What giants?
The great Romans and their empire.
Ah.
Giants of a forgotten age. They held dominion here long ago, and their ruins dot the landscape. Every brick and stone tells a story of conquest and glory. And now, they are rubble and ash.
Ready to be remade. We will rebuild their empire, brick by brick, and ours will not crumble to dust.
All things end, Dog. The ruins are not a warning. They are a testament. Look there, just ahead, where the sons of Ragnar make their camp.
At last, to find our feet on steady ground.
Sigurd, hold back. Something isn't right.
Good eye.
Oh, that's
There's
true.
too little movement for an army. Only tents and a few men.
Not the army we hope to find?
No. Let us get a closer look.
If there's one thing, I wasn't sure about the brightness. I had to sort of adjust it for the snow and nighttime in the main menu. I think I've done the brightness pretty much perfect for this game. I mean, the sunshine, that's natural. You should be blinded by the sun if you look straight into it.
You're too ragged and soiled.
They've done the brightness quite right.
Lest they
Cool.
spot the boats.
Dag and I will go together.
We all go. If they are friends, I wish to meet them as a Jarl. And if they are foes, then we fight them all, together.
Fair enough.
Who are these men?
They speak with twisted accents. English, no doubt.
Dag, Eivor! On me!
So, I was gonna say, can we get out the boat then? Ah, who are these idiots? Are they raiders or something?
Oi, what's this? A mess of filthy Danes befouling our riverways? You there? Give us your name.
I am Sigurd Jarl of Fornberg. And you are...
Men who do not take kindly to Dane invaders creeping into our camp. You'd best move along, pagan. Spare yourselves a slaughter.
You
Funny.
threaten Norsemen with a play of swords and expect us to cower?
I have been 8 days at sea without a drop of blood to
They're
wet my ass.
Vikings.
So spare the chatter, buckarouts, and draw your weapon.
Hilarious.
Finish them!
Kill these heathen bastards!
You have what you wished for, Dag.
It feels like home already.
Wits! Use it!
Whoa, that spear's got some range.
Your work! You had a chance to turn away, and it passed you by.
Get behind!
No, you don't, asshole. Let me take care.
Time to die!
Oh!
Watch my back!
Ah.
You're already
That's it. Give him a good stomp. There we go.
Patience will reward us!
Hang on, buddy. Haha!
I can bleed through butter.
Shoot.
Don't make me angry.
Right. Hilarious.
Have a look around. All of you. I'm over. Where did we leave? Have a look around, all of you. I want no more surprises.
Right. I will check the longhouse.
Cool. Here can got maps. Ooh, that should be quite a good place to get some information on the region, I would imagine. Like a noise thing.
Wait. Who are you? Are you with those brigands as well?
No.
Sigurd, Dag, in here. Those men had prisoners.
You there! Untie us! Let us walk and we will not hurt you!
Quite bold in those bindings. I like your spirit.
We are very agreeable people, I promise. You need not kill us.
Peace, friend. We have no need or wish to hurt you. What are your names?
Yenli. I'm a merchant, not a bandit like those others. And this is Rowan.
Rowan, that's right. I'm a stable hand.
Okay.
All. I keep horses and, well, I did, till those brigands sold them off.
They meant to sell us next, as slaves to the nearest bidder. But I ripped their eyes out before I let that happen.
Good
And
thinking.
how did you find yourselves here?
We came to trade with the Sons of Ragnar, at Halfdan Jarl's asking. But they were gone when we arrived.
Unbind them.
You're welcome to join us, or you can leave. Your choice. That's just me saying.
You know the Sons of Ragnar?
Aye, sold many a mare and stallion to the brothers. Good men. Always paid me fair.
From the look of this camp, they've been gone for some time. Where will you go now? What will you do?
Rebuild my stocks, start anew. I have friends and allies across the land to aid me, but it won't be easy.
It won't be.
Every town and village needs a stable to keep horses fit and trim. I'll find my footing again. Somewhere.
You can always stay here.
What are you thinking?
You don't
We
know?
could use their skills as we get settled.
Exactly.
Access to trade and someone to tend our mounts would be a boon.
My thoughts as well. Any friend of the Ragnarsons is a friend of mine. Right, Dag?
Whatever you think is best, Sigurd.
Janli, Rowan, I am Sigurd Jarl of Fornberg, son of Styrbjörn. This is Eivor and Dag. Both of you are free to go, but more than welcome to stay if you're willing to pull your weight.
We'd be happy to. If only to get back on our feet.
Then let it be done. The Raven Clan welcomes you.
Dargon's a bit thick, but a good warrior.
From strangers into friends, into family.
Oh god.
The others have arrived. Come.
I have a good feeling about this place.
Honored family, friends, welcome to your new home.
Considering this is more of a native 30 FPS game on from PS4 upgraded, looks pretty damn good on the PS5. Seriously. Yeah, you heard me right. Not kidding. I'll explain that in a second. Looks gorgeous though. Really does. And the Raven, of course.
Fine work. A longhouse to rival any I've seen. Now come. Randvi has found something I would like you to see.
Cool.
Eivor, Sigurd, I give you England and its 4 kingdoms. Mercia, East Anglia, Northumbria, and Wessex. From the few plans and maps I discovered here, I believe the Sons of Ragnar have pushed further into Mercia, here.
Okay.
My scouts will soon tell me if I am correct.
And where are we?
Here, in this unnamed copse of trees.
Unnamed? We cannot let that stand. What will we call this place?
Something to do with ravens, no doubt.
I might have an idea. Ravensthorpe, the village of ravens.
Sounds about right.
I like it. The poet in you sings once again. One day this name will be known throughout all of England.
A name is only a beginning. If we want renown, we must build. Expand.
Agreed. We should begin with a forge. Can you help Gunnar get working again?
We'll need cargo, supplies.
For that our neighbors will provide, whether they wish to or not.
Gonna go raiding.
Scarcely arrived, and now we must raid.
We don't have a choice.
We cannot master this land merely by asking.
Yeah.
I'll go and speak with Gunnar now.
Good work, my dear. And what else have you found?
Short notes, mostly. Scraps of plans, old letters, a few runestone messages. It took some time to decipher the mess and piece it all back together.
Okay. Alright, so what I was saying about this whole 30 FPS thing, so this game, because it's PS4, it's because I got it as PS4, the PS5 never had Ultimate Edition or anything, so the PS4 did. So the upgrades, I was reading this whole thing, and even at 30 FPS, unless you scale it and do the whole thing with editing, you won't get above 30. You won't. I have recorded some footage, it was 25. Not kidding. I found that out yesterday, actually, when I was trying some new software out. The thing didn't work, but I saw it. So, it basically, unless Ubisoft actually updates the whole thing, like, to actually take advantage of the new hardware to the fullest in terms of frame rate, then you might maybe get around 35, perhaps 40 at some point on 1080, which is why I've got it, because they've got a better chance of smoother performance and slightly maybe higher frame rate. But once you upscale to 4K, you'll never get anything above 30. So yeah, that was just something interesting I found out. So just in case anyone, I mean, look, it looks amazing, really, it does. So I mean, this is in 1080, it looks fantastic anyway. So last for maybe a slight, hopefully 35, maybe if we're budging up to 40, I don't know, but yeah. A smooth 30 is better than a rough 25, as far as I'm concerned, as we all know. So, but yeah, just thought I'd mention that. But yeah, so what I'm going to do is, I'm actually going to, because being dual, I'm actually going to unlock a few of these fast travel points, so I've got a few places to go through and explore. Might even collect a few ruins around the place. That's how I'll probably, unless they lock me into this stupid region, then whatever, but hopefully they don't. Hope I can just freely explore a bit. But yeah, hope I can get that done, and yeah, I'll see you next time. We'll speak to Gunnar. So yeah, finally back in England. And don't worry, I will go back and read those files on the computer, but get us all settled down first, and then we'll worry about the other stuff. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Anyway, I'll catch you next time.